My entitled sister and mother hijacked my automated smart home for her influencer videos, so I remotely turned the house into a tech nightmare. I work as a software engineer and recently purchased a highly modern, fully automated smart home. Everything from the locks, thermostat, and fridge to the hidden surround sound speakers and window blinds is wired into a central hub that I control directly from my phone. I gave my mother a physical backup key strictly for emergencies. Last week, I flew to London for a 10-day corporate conference. On my second day there, I got a motion alert on my phone from my interior living room camera. I opened the app and watched in shock as my entitled younger sister and our mother hauled suitcases into my house. My sister is an aspiring social media influencer who constantly complains about her cramped apartment. On the camera, I heard my mother proudly tell her that since I was going to be out of the country, my sister could use my luxury home as her content house to film videos and pretend she owned the place. Even worse, I heard them discussing a plan to slowly move her furniture into the guest room so she could establish residency and refuse to leave when I got back. I was absolutely fuming. I could have called the police for trespassing, but since my mother used the emergency key, it would have been a messy domestic dispute from across the ocean. Instead, I decided to use the fact that I am the sole admin of the smart home network. I waited until they unpacked, and my sister set up her expensive ring lights in my living room to film a massive live stream for her followers. First, I completely disabled the house Wi-Fi router. An influencer without internet is completely paralyzed. I watched through the camera as she threw a massive tantrum when her broadcast crashed. When they went to sleep that night, the real fun began. At 2 in the morning, I used my app to drop the smart thermostat to a freezing 50 degrees. An hour later, I remotely opened all the motorized window blinds, letting the glaring streetlights flood their bedrooms. Every time my mother got up to manually close them, I just opened them right back up. By the second day, they were completely sleep-deprived and miserable. My sister tried to open the smart kitchen fridge to get an expensive energy drink, but I had remotely engaged the digital child lock. They couldn't access any food. The grand finale happened on the third night. My sister invited 3 of her influencer friends over to film a collaboration video using her cellular data to stream. Right in the middle of their broadcast, I triggered the house's automated intruder protocol. All the smart lights in the house instantly turned blood red and began flashing aggressively. The hidden surround sound speakers blasted a deafening, high-pitched emergency siren, followed by a pre-recorded robotic voice loudly announcing, "Unauthorized personnel detected. Police dispatched." It was absolute chaos. My sister and her friends grabbed their bags and ran screaming out the front door in pure terror. The second the heavy front door slammed shut behind them, I remotely engaged the titanium smart deadbolts, permanently locking them out. My mother called me 50 times, screaming that my house was possessed and they left their expensive filming equipment inside. I calmly told her that my security system automatically locks down when it detects unauthorized guests. I also mentioned that I had saved all the high-definition footage of them plotting to squat in my house, and if they ever stepped foot on my property again, I would gladly hand the videos over to the authorities. They had to wait over a week for me to get back to retrieve their things, and my sister's influencer friends completely dropped her for embarrassing them on a live stream.